Hello everyone, this is Colleen Lemma, angelic astrologer and spiritual consultant for angelmessenger.net, here to do your weekly angel card reading for Monday, April 21st through Sunday, April 27th, 2014. So, this is a big week for us. This is the big month of change and transformation that we've been talking about for a long time, and we're building up this week to experience the Cardinal Cross, otherwise known as the Grand Square, with the planets of Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, and Pluto. We have Mars in Libra, and Jupiter in Cancer, Uranus in Aries, and Pluto in Capricorn. These are all the cardinal signs, and cardinal signs are about new beginnings and fresh starts. And this week, and actually it started on Sunday, April 20th, to where this Cardinal Cross started to come together. And it's going to take the course of 4 days. It's actually from April 20th through April 23rd. So it covers 4 days for all 4 of these planets to kind of come into contact with each other and touch each other off to form this really powerful energetic portal of energy that allows great evolution and growth for the planet, for humanity, and for you as an individual. Now, I talked more in depth about the big changes, the energies for the month of April in my Soul Reflections video, so if you haven't gotten a chance to see it, or if you need to be reminded of some of the information, please go to my YouTube video page and find the Soul Reflections video for the month of April entitled Big Changes. This week, we're going to do, again, our weekly angel card reading as we normally do. We're going to use Doreen Virtue's Angel Tarot cards. And then originally, for the special message card, as I often do, or as I always do every week and every month for you when I do a reading, originally, I was guided to use the Archangel Michael oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And Archangel Michael has been coming in very strongly these past few days. And especially today, he keeps on coming in with strong messages, because Archangel Michael is that warrior soldier, and he's the protector angel, and he's the angel that guides us and helps us to have courage as we move forward on our life path, on our destiny path. And interestingly enough, you know, as I was premeditating and shuffling the cards before I started the video, like I always do, I was shuffling the Archangel Michael oracle cards for everyone. And, you know, one card fell out on the floor. And, you know, I knew intuitively that that was a card that was supposed to be a special message for everyone. And so I said, okay. So I put that up. And then I started just, you know, shuffling again and meditating with the Archangel Michael cards. Another card fell out. And then eventually a third card ended up falling out. Now, you know, sometimes we have jumper cards that fall out of the deck, and it's usually very important to pay attention to those cards. It's something the angels want us to pay attention to. But to have 3 cards jump out at 3 different times while I was shuffling this deck, I kind of questioned myself for a moment, wondering if it was, you know, really true that you needed all 3 of these messages. And you see the 3 Archangel Michael cards right here. And so I asked my guides and my angels if we still needed then an extra special message card with the stones that, you know, we're going to have to choose from, and the angels and my guides said yes. So we also have the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and that's going to be your individual special message card. These 3 Archangel Michael cards are actually going to be for everyone and for this reading, because it is such a powerful week of energy. Again, this portal of energy is allowing us all to make leaps and jumps in our evolutionary growth. It might be that there's external changes and situations and circumstances that visibly are being redirected that you can see. And it might also be that there's some really big shifts of energy within you, within yourself, within, you're connecting with your higher soul self, and different purging and releasing and integrating and activation energies that are going on within you. So apparently, my guides and angels are saying it's a very big week, since we have all these different cards they want me to look at. Your stones of choice for this particular reading are going to be angelite. Angelite here. It's a beautiful kind of a sky blue stone. And your second stone of choice is going to be labradorite. Labradorite. I love labradorite. It's kind of an otherworldly, kind of extraterrestrial kind of stone. And then we have selenite. And the selenite is kind of like an opaque, cloudy, white, milky white color. I love selenite too. I love all these stones. So again, you have angelite, labradorite, and selenite for your stones of choice. Okay, so here we're going to just take a moment, and we're going to call in all of the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, our ancestors of the highest vibration of light, all of those that wish to give us messages for this week, and asking that whatever is most important for everybody to know or understand or gain as far as wisdom and knowledge, asking that that comes through for us this week. Okay, so now looking for the 3 cards they want us to take a look at. That's going to be the first card. That's going to be the second card for the week. And then asking the angels to show me the third card for the week right here. Okay, so let's take a look and see what they have to tell us. The first card is the 5 of water. And the 5 of water says, things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, and crying over spilt milk. Now, a lot of times when we see the 5 of water, it's not a card really that we want to see, because it talks about, again, things from an emotional or feeling standpoint, not, again, just as it says, not turning out the way we expect. But what the angels are actually telling me about this card for this week is, just because things may not be proceeding as you had planned, or they don't seem to be turning out the way you had envisioned, it doesn't mean that the universal energies aren't working on your behalf, or that your angels and guides aren't working on your behalf to bring forth the most positive and beneficial outcome for you, for your life, for your direction, for your path. So just because, and again, the emotions, we're dealing with our ego, our emotional nature is that part of us that doesn't see the spiritual truth of the matter. And so just because, again, you might not be seeing things from an emotional standpoint turning out the way you'd like, they don't want you to go into a place of fear or anxiety or depression, because things are going to be turning out in a different way. And that's part of this Cardinal Cross. I mean, especially with Uranus in this Cardinal Cross, expect the unexpected. So you might have a vision or an idea of where you want to go, or the steps you want to take, but sometimes the universe has something even better in mind to give us, to show us, and to lead us to. So that's kind of what I'm getting from this first card. Let's look further to see what else we can say. Okay, so now this is the 7 of air. This is going to be about our mental body, about our thoughts and our ideas and beliefs. The message at the bottom says, plans that need revision, more going on that meets the eye, and poor timing. So again, I feel like this is partly what's been going on over the last few days, maybe even few weeks. And, again, from a feeling, emotional standpoint, from a mental thought, idea, belief system standpoint, you may not feel or think that things are turning out the way you would like. And partly with this card here, it's talking about having to go back and rework something, having to go back and redo something. Like it says plans that need revision. When you have the number 7 here, you kind of have to withdraw your energies. Withdraw your energies, go within, do some contemplation, do some meditation, connect with your spirit self, your higher soul self, and allow the ego to fall away. Only allow your connection to your divine presence, to your spiritual self, to be left. Leave the emotions and the feelings, leave the thoughts and the beliefs behind, because again, the universe is directing us, the universe is guiding us, and this portal of energy is opening up a whole brand new energy for us, a new way of life, a new thought, a new idea, a new way to proceed, and we may not quite see all of the details yet. We may not have all the pieces of the puzzle to put it all together. So this is kind of almost having faith too, faith and trust. The number 7 is about faith and trust. So this is kind of surrendering your ego self and having faith and trust in the universe, that the universe is leading you in the direction that is in your highest and best interest. Let's see what the last card is. This last card is the Queen of Earth, and it says thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. The message at the bottom says, make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So with the two previous cards that we've had here, the first message that I'm getting is that we have to stay strong and secure within ourselves. This is an earth sign here, the Queen of Earth, and the Queen is our feminine side, our nurturing side, which is about nurturing ourselves as well as nurturing others. But here we have to stand strong in that earth element and be secure within ourselves and have a solid foundation within ourselves. Be assured about who we are and the direction that we're going in. And don't be bothered by, the emotions or the feelings or the thoughts or the beliefs that are negative that might be popping up here. There was one other thing that came in. Let me take another look at the message at the bottom. The angels were also telling me that it's a good time this week to connect with others with this nurturing, with this creative energy, this thoughtful energy. And it's almost that right now in connecting with other people, because we're all interconnected anyway, it's going to help us in some way to not be so negatively focused on what's going on in our own individual lives. We have to remember we are all here on the planet to support one another, to love one another, to respect one another. It's going to take an interconnection of all of us here, knowing that we're all one from the same source, to be able to move forward in a positive direction and create the unfolding of the new paradigm of energies on the planet that we wish. And so I really feel like connecting with other people right now and understanding that love, compassion, kindness, thoughtfulness, helpfulness connection is going to be really important. Now let's see what these 3 jumper cards from Archangel Michael was all about. And again, this is a message for everybody. So the first card that fell out says, prayer will help this situation. So again, with the message that we've had so far this week, Archangel Michael is saying, please meditate and please ask the angels for help. Don't forget that your guides, your angels, the ascended masters, they're all here to help us, to guide us, to help us to feel balanced, to help us to feel strong as we move forward on the next step. So please put your, thoughts and intentions out to them and ask them for their assistance. And then the second jumper card from Archangel Michael, let's see what that one was. Oh, I like this one because this says a favorable outcome. So as long as you kind of follow the guidance that they've given you thus far, we're headed towards, great blessings in our life. We're headed towards great blessings this week and even beyond this week. There's going to be beneficial outcomes, even though we may not be able to see or perceive how that will happen yet. And Archangel Michael is definitely saying here to stand true. He's actually holding kind of a scale, like the scales of justice almost. And there's light on each one of the ends of the scale. So basically he's saying there's going to be a just and fair outcome for everybody, that everything's going to be beautiful as far as the cosmic unfolding of things in your life. And then the last message from Archangel Michael It says this is your life's purpose. So, this could mean a couple things. There may be something that you've been um, thinking about or believing in yourself as far as your life path or destiny path is concerned that you've been trying to create or manifest. And so that special message, or the special message here would be that yes, that is part of your life's purpose, to keep on moving towards that. Archangel Michael is saying that he's supporting you in that, he's helping you in that, he's helping you take those next steps, and he's guiding you. So listen to your intuition. The other thing that comes in with this card is that on a grand scale, the angels and Archangel Michael, but the ascended masters are telling me that our life's purpose is, again, this evolution, this portal of energy that we're in that brings about this higher evolutionary growth for us as an individual, as a humanity, and as a planet. That this is part of our purpose, and that sounds kind of funny, but this is all of our life's purpose, to raise the vibration of the planet, to heal the planet, to heal the consciousness of humanity, to awaken one another, to support one another, to guide one another. And this is what it's all about, and this is where we're moving with these strong universal energies that have been going on and that will continue to go on here with this Uranus-Pluto square that we've been experiencing. And again, this Cardinal Cross this week, that's kind of setting things into motion with it. So let's see what your extra special message card is, depending on what stone you chose. So for those of you that chose the Angelite, okay, the Angelite people, the message is simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. The message I'm getting with this for you is that, again, we're in a new energy. It's about fresh starts, new beginnings, new directions. This portal of energy from the cardinal grand square here, the Cardinal Cross. If you want to start in a new direction or open up to a new way of life, you have to let go of the old. And part of letting go of the old, and this is like old energies, again, emotions, feelings, thoughts, ideas, beliefs, but you can actually assist that by eliminating physical things in your life that you no longer need. Like the spring cleaning. We always talk about spring cleaning, purging things from your home, purging things from your office, getting rid of things that, have been cluttering up your environment. Because as you free up the physical energy, you free up your energetic bodies, or the energy within you. And when you free up energy, then you allow for new energy to come in. So that's going to be your message for the Angelite people. And then for those of you who chose the Labradorite message says helpful person. And this says, someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. So this week, again, as you're moving towards your goals, your dreams, your desires, your ambitions, there's probably going to be one or more other people. This could even be an organization that is going to be helpful to you in your direction. So again, try to kind of meditate on or contemplate who that might be and seek that person out. Again, whether it be somebody that's professional, like a counselor, or again, an organization that might be helpful to you, or whether it's seeking out a person that could give you some sort of guidance or information, whether it be again, intuitive or practical. So, someone is out there that's supposed to help you on the next step. And then for those of you who chose the Selenite, let's see, what card wants to be for the Selenite? You know what? This one's sticking out and telling me that it's this one. This one says healing heart. It says you're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. Now, this could mean that you are a healer and that you need to utilize that healing for yourself or for others. It could mean that you need to do some healing of the heart chakra energies, and again, some letting go of old emotional situations, as well as opening up to the unconditional love within yourself for yourself and for others. Um, this is definitely an energy about, to me, that they give me the phrase great mother. And I use that phrase when I do readings sometimes for people, if they have that energy of the great mother, which is nurturing, counseling, caretaking, providing for, assisting others, showing them, that unconditional love and compassion like a mother would. So this week it's going to be very important for you to, either give that energy to other people, or especially to give it to yourself first. You have to heal within and open up to that, the divine feminine energies within, before you can pour that out and give that out and assist others in their healing process. So I hope you've liked this weekly reading, this powerful weekly reading for this powerful week of energies. And it's, just an opening of more to come. So this is kind of like, again, this whole time period, this recent time period has been a whole new beginning and a new direction for us. And so keep your mind and your heart open. Look for the guidance from your angels and guides. And I send you much love and light, and I thank you all for your support. I'm very grateful and thankful for all of that. And until next week, as we near the end of April, I wish you much love and light and many angel blessings.